feel like both Troll and CK are just better
10 seconds
than
remaining.
Juggernaut when it comes to a one-on-one.
Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
And again, my concern goes back to still don't know if they have really an answer to the CK Phantasm army yet with that
Ursa
pick.
Warrior.
Ooh, Ursa. I like this pick a lot. Because now you just say, okay, feel free to pick any lanes you want. You don't have a good matchup. Because Ursa's super good against Doom and Juggernaut. Chaos Knight is good against both of them, and Troll is good against both of them.
10 seconds remaining.
And they could definitely change it up as far as lanes go, too, with those 3 cores.
5 seconds remaining.
We could interchange throughout.
Dire team ban.
But yeah, probably be a support final pick for Kaban. And you see the Tusk ban happening now. You know, a hero that could be interesting final pick for NIP is that, I don't know if Vada really plays it, but like a Tinker? Tinker feels decent here.
The only thing about Tinker is actually, I feel like Will-O-Wisp
remaining.
is pretty insane against Tinker.
Oh, yeah, when you catch him.
Remaining.
Yeah, you just throw it in the trees, for example, and then he's just dead. But other than that, they don't really have any tools at the moment.
Is Magnus still there, by the way? Dear God. Kaban could go with support Magnus.
Magnus Coddle supports, not a huge
Dude.
fan. I actually think this Ursa might be a support.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because support Ursa is pretty good.
Thanks. I mean, okay. But I still ask why.
Dire team pick.
That would seem odd to me. Because I know support Ursa has been a thing, but as a core, he feels decent in this game still.
You'd still like maybe some more initiation. Maybe some more team fight.
Earth Spirit is still there. Piper played a hell of an Earth Spirit last game.
Yeah, or you could just go Grimstroke and then pair it with CK or Ursa.
Yeah. Inkswell synergy.
Yeah.
Not the greatest Soulbind synergy, but Inkswell's still good. Well, we got about 30 seconds to decide here, and of course NIP has the final pick. Ooh, you know, would Broodmother be good right now for NIP? Against these 3 heroes?
Not that great against Troll.
Radiant team pick.
Earth Spirit.
There's the Biver Earth Spirit.
So hyper aggressive coming out from Kaban in this early game. Really ridiculously strong lanes.
You know, I actually go back to Huskar for NIP.
Oh, there's so much physical damage, though.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah. Inner Fire, though.
5 seconds
Decent.
remaining.
It's a lane dominator. What else could there be?
Leshrac.
Now select your heroes.
Leshrac.
Okay.
So 9's queued up on the Ursa. Will be a Skitter Troll Warlord again. So Leshrac, that is an answer to Phantasm.
It's an answer to all the melee heroes. In fact, we have seen it doing quite well recently in the core role. Just the Edict. Going for the stun plus Edict build. Going for an Atos even sometimes as a first item.
No one does that.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, Rod of Atos actually isn't bad here. So if he chooses to. All right, Leshrac, yeah. Actually, seems like a pretty good final pick there for NIP. And it's one of those drafts that it kind of just makes sense across the board. They got fairly, just strong heroes in each of their positions. Where you look at Kaban and they're doing some unique things. Not really unique, I guess, as of late, but a little less traditional than of history here. But as of very recently, it makes sense. CK Alpha, and of course, again, back with the Coddle. Yeah, Ursa is now. Is that going to be an Ursa versus a Leshrac?
I would think that they're going to try and lane the Ursa against the
Okay.
or Ursa against Jug.
Then have maybe
One of those two. And they'll put the troll mid against the Leshrac.
That'd make more sense to me. Yeah. All right, check out our beautiful CIS casters as going to be jumping into the game. WePlay Studio. This is it. Game number 3. Final game of the day. Our third of 3 best of 3s. A lot of 3s going on. Will it be a victory for Kaban? I mean, we already had an upset of sorts earlier today. Empire 2-0 over Na'Vi in their match. And so Empire moving on to the Eastern Finals. And this is of similar spectrum, I feel. I mean, if Kaban's able to defeat NIP, absolutely. Maybe even a bigger one.
Much bigger upset, to be honest. But, yeah, I'll pick them. Let's go, Kaban.
Why not?
I like their draft.
Yeah, coming off a very successful game. The tri-core felt very good for them. I do think Fata's on a much more useful hero this game and set up to be a better game for him, too, with the Leshrac. So that's the different impact I expect out of NIP.
Yeah, but if Fata doesn't have a really good game, I think that this game is almost impossible for NIP to come out of the lane stage.
No, if Fata for somehow struggles and gets behind again, then absolutely I agree there. That's going to be trouble for NIP. But it is set up, going back to that, this should be a decent game for Leshrac, and on paper he can have a pretty good time. I mean, whenever a 10th pick hero should never have a bad time, or else the draft, is maybe not the best. Yeah,
yeah.
It's just simple logic there.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think the Leshrac pick is, but I'm gonna favor Kaban because I just think that the other side lanes could go so poorly for NIP. And Ursa or a CK could get out of control. Both of those heroes are quite good against Leshrac until he has some items. PPD is in the bottom lane alone.
Yep. That's a Nyx Assassin by himself, and he might be jumped here. There we go. Roll in. He's going to be like, oh, crap, eating some trees. He doesn't have anything leveled yet. Nothing's going to save him, though. And that's a free kill. Cinderin picks it up. Where's the tips? Go. There you go. Oh, he tipped Cinderin. What the hell?
Yeah, because he took the first blood that really should have gone to the Ursa to get those boots right off the bat.
Oh, good point. Oh, come on. It's Cinderin. We saw a game on Wyvern in Game 1 where he didn't have boots for the first, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
He wants his boots, man.
All right. So they are going to put 9 in the mid lane against Lesh.
That does seem a little rough. Melee hero in general into a Leshrac, it's not the most fun. So I don't know how I feel about that. We'll see how he does.
Oh my God, PPD.
Is he dead again?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, he did not expect him to be here still, and Viber this time. Get the support some farm, yo. What's going on? 9 throws out the tip as he dies there. Okay, 2-0 start for Kaban. Not as significant as this kill, but still. You see the boots already on Coddle. I guess he purchased those first. Ace is up here on Juggernaut, doing some blocking on the other side. It's always fun to see. TP in from Coddle, not far, but he knew that the supports were in the area, so he wants to just play it safe. And Troll is making his way up there. So, again, it is going to be the Ursa versus Leshrac mid. Skitter. He gets caught by both supports. Not too much follow-up, though. Bottom lane, it's right now Solo Doom versus the Chaos Knight and Earth Spirit. As you take a look at the 3 lanes through 2 eyes here. 3-3. Being slowed down. He might be in trouble. I think Viver should have another roll coming up. There's a Chaos Ball. You might not even need the roll. Just auto-attack him down. Come on.
Great start.
Yeah, they got to be feeling all sorts of great. Coming off the victory. Pretty good looking one. Now here they are up 3-0 early in the laning phase. There's something to be said about, you know, playing with momentum. A game like Dota, I absolutely think that's a thing. I don't care how experienced you are or whatever, but
Yeah,
you know,
100%.
NIP side, it's their experience, but it can be tilting sometimes when things just aren't going your way. So 2 minutes in, good start. How's that mid matchup looking? Ursa 10-0, Leshrac 8-1. So 9 is having the better time right now. I'm actually, I'm a little I'm not a Leshrac expert. I'm going to trust Fots on this one, absolutely. But I feel like for a while we were seeing Leshrac get the Q and E, the Lightning Storm, with Split Earth. But he is going the Diabolic Edict. In this
Yeah,
matchup.
I mean, that's the build that everybody's going right now on Lesh is 2 points in stun, 4 points in Edict.
Okay.
I don't know this matchup personally. I've never played it. So I'm not totally sure. I mean, stun obviously is good against a melee.
All right, well, CCNC, if you're still tuning in, let us know.
But yeah, the movement slow might be pretty good against an Ursa. And
Fada? We saw this last game, didn't we? It's just a rotation for Viper, but this time it's not going to be a kill.
Or is it? Fada runs back in because of the illusion.
Avoid. Oh, God. Needs one more. He gets it. Finds him. Yeah, he got baited by the illusion there. And then pops a salve. Now he's going to get some tower damage in. That's the Earth Spirit rotation for you, Skitter. He's in trouble. Spin on top. After the shackles wears off, the Illuminate comes through, only does a little bit of damage to Nyx Assassin, but Skitter puts the blind up. Aether Shock hits. I don't think he's getting out of this one, though.
I don't think so.
No matter who gets the last hit. No, okay.
Gonna
well,
waste
tower.
a bunch of time, though.
There we go. Peter Pan
And
gets
PPD.
it.
Unfortunate. So
Middle lane, Fata, though. In trouble once again. Byber's still hanging around. Puts out the Boulder Smash. Slow coming in. Needs one more auto attack with the free swipes up. And Byber will take credit. Yeah, that's true. He's going to have to run back, isn't he?
That is unbelievably lane losing. You know, forget the 2 kills. The fact that he has to walk all the way back from Fountain, just going to give Ursa so much free space in this lane.
And didn't this happen last? The Viper matchup. Earth Spirit rotated over, got a couple kills early on. And it's the same story here.
Yep.
So credit to Byber more so. And you see Leshrac now 12-2 against a 21-2 Ursa. Of course, the 2 kills to work with on top of it. So, definitely winning. Doom TP's mid. Interesting. He TP'd to the mid tier 2.
He's just jungling.
Huh. Well, he's having an okay time at the bottom. That's maybe there's a creep over there that he really wanted. I can't see what it is.
Possible. It's kind of weird because it's giving CK free farm.
Yeah. It's odd to see on the minimap. 5-minute bounty runs coming in. Shackles up in a rage. And he doesn't have a rage. It's not level 6. He had him power there. He does. Oh, overpower. I'm all over the place. Anyways, he gets the kill first. He dies after. But there's 3 other heals here for Kaban. Peter Pan Dam going to put down a tree, try to block a little bit, but that's not going to work. They eventually find him, chase him down. Even Ace can only do so much. See the odds right there. Man, those are some juicy odds. Because Kaban is feeling good right now in Game 3, already with the start.
Yeah, Ursa leaving the lane did allow Fata to catch back up, though. So they do need to be careful about those rotations. Ursa, of course, does want to run around.
They're going back in. Peter Pan Am's here, though. He is going to pop Overpower and Rage, however. It's not going to matter. I keep thinking it's in Rage, too. It's just Overpower. It's angry. No, but that wasn't Rage. Looks like it was.
The redness was in Rage, yes.
I'm playing the quality.
Exceptional fight.
Arcane Rune picked up by Earth Spirit, and hope there he gets a double damage on top of that. Okay. Doesn't have the most mana, unfortunately. He's going to make his way bottom lane.
He's level 6, though.
So Doom ended up devouring a Satyr. Maybe there was one over there that he liked.
Just wanted the regen to match the CK's ability to survive.
Nine, middle lane.
Double now.
He is probably dead. There's that enrage. The overpower. Here comes Piper, and he gets the kill. Just mans up as Ursa. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear that hugged you to death.
Your spirit leaves your body.
Piper.
That was great timing.
Yeah.
Saving the array for the last second, and shows that 9 knows his limits on this hero.
Yeah, this is, again, Biver's just one of those quietly so good position 4 players in my mind. I'm not saying that because he has Han history. He's been on some great teams throughout. You know, he's been on Na'Vi, Spirit, the CIS region. He's a fun player to watch, so Kaban's lucky to have him. And
Yeah,
Skitter.
he's making a lot of things happen on this Earth Spirit the last couple games.
Blinding Light pushback, trying to run. Ace spinning on top. Ether Shock. Is it enough damage? Illuminate's going to come through, but not nearly enough for any kind of response. In fact, Cinnarin's now shackled up. There is no spin, of course. He should be good. Biver, speaking of him, he does go down in the middle lane. Looks like they were trying yet again. But this time, Peter Pan Dam's there from the beginning.
He rolled in a little too far and got caught in the Leshrac Edict. Troll not having a very good game at all, I will say. But CK is certainly compensating for that by being top of the farm.
Yeah, why is Troll struggling so much? I guess that top lane just too aggressive. The Juggernaut.
Yeah, Jug plus Shaman is a very dangerous lane for any hero. And Caudle is not really that great of a laning defensive lane. He's more of an aggressive, you know, hide in the trees, blast the wave out. But because of how he plays, he's blasting the wave out a lot, which is pushing it into the Jug and Shaman and forcing Troll to play up more than he would like to against a killing lane.
Okay. Well, finding himself in the jungle a little bit. He is pretty much on par with the Leshrac on the other side. Speaking of Leshrac, you can see Fada again playing so defensive. There's 3 heroes here on either side, though. Definitely bound to be some action. Ursa wrapping around with her spirit. Cinderin goes down at the top lane. Looks like an Omni Slash used for that. So gets a free kill there as he finds him solo. And they're still hanging around as if they want to go in. In fact, here we go. 9. Pops the overpower. But it's just creeps. You'll just farm away instead. Chaos Knight is leading the way in farm.
Yeah, and he's almost done with a Midas. It's actually flying out on the courier to him right now.
I assume we're going to see the same troll build. The Vlad's, SNY. Seems like that kind of game. Once again, you have this tri-core.
Yeah. Provide the Vlad's aura to your other 2 cores that are doing better than you, which makes a lot of sense.
I mean, him or Ursa should definitely get one.
Yeah.
Top lane, Cinnarin's only level 4, so they can't really go for any kind of team fight here. Just trying to push out with the Illuminate. Chaos Knight popping the Phantasm as the 10-minute bounty rune's coming in. Peter Pan, nice spike Carapace. Finding plenty of damage. The rune spawns, though, and the follow-up is here. Impale stun hits. Doom is applied to Biver. So Earth Spirit may end up ticking down eventually. 3-3's trying to get an auto attack off. Maybe get a knife from Phobos. This is going to be tight here. Maybe a shrine. No, there is no shrine.
The bounty rune also on the way.
Okay, well, he's doing something. The Inferno Blade, though, connects. 3-3 gets a kill, but that's going to come at a cost at this point. He is trying to get away. Oh, well, maybe.
No mana on Phobos, though, so no stun.
Yeah, so, well, okay, he's going really deep. He,
just wasting a bunch of time. He's going to run into the Earth Spirit, though.
He's going on a journey. Why would we switch camera there? No, go. There you go. Okay.
I feel like he could have TP'd earlier. There was no stun available.
Did he pop Battle Trance? He did. So he's going to survive here in the mid lane. Oh, they thought they had the kill. He got it off just before. And now Fada.
How fast is Ursa, man? He's running down a Leshrac.
This is that buff, dude. He got buffed.
And phase boot buff.
It's hard to get away from him now.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So Juggernaut. Ace is going to have to do a lot of work here. Because it's a little bit of a struggle, especially for his mid. Suppose Doom's doing all right. But Ace choosing to go to Yasha first. See if he gets any kind of farm acceleration or if he just goes straight into a Manta style. Mid lane, looks like a bit of a clash again. Nope, PPD's just up there with a Vendetta. There is a Sentry Ward. Spots him. Edict pop. They want this tower kill. They're going to get it. So Leshrac, of course, good for that. He did max out the Edict first.
Yep. Picking up the Yules next.
Is under attack.
Pete. Okay.
Jungle.
Yeah, they're going to find Coddle. We saw this plenty last game, too. I mean, this happens with Cinerini. Trying to create some space with the team, get some vision down.
Yeah, he's kind of like a moving ward to some extent. Sometimes it feels like he's just always in dangerous places, dying for his team. Some would call it feeding, but
tactical feeding.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Better phrase for it.
Midas is complete on the Ursa and the CK. So pretty good scaling from those two. And again, it kind of feels like Kaban has this late game with their tri-core of high damage heroes. You know, Doom not necessarily like a carry right clicker. He provides the Doom and certainly is a strong hero, but
speaking of Doom,
Dire's middle tower
gets his own Midas. And he's running into a couple of other heroes over here. Water Smash going through. Still sitting with that Devoured Satyr.
Is under attack.
Yeah, it's making his way back towards the mid lane.
48 HP regen right now with the Devour going.
Yeah, he's good at staying alive. But that bottom lane, this looks like Kaban's going to start pushing it. Ursa, with that Midas we mentioned earlier, is progressing towards a Blink Dagger. Down here, Doom is protecting. Yule's finished on Leshrac, important item for him to have, of course. Nyx Assassin. This is both teams in the area. Nyx, he's going to be spotted by the Sentry, though, at the last second. Cinnamon pops the Blinding Light, but he's collapsed on by 4 heroes. He'll be the victim. It really is. So he's kind of gives information, and the rest just get out. I think Chaos Knight finished an armlet.
Dire's bottom tower is under
So
attack.
has that to work with now. You see the defensive fortification meanwhile from Kaban.
Bill Ace's farm is very good. So he's
That's the first Will-O-Wisp. Blinding Light pushback. Vada's going to get caught once again. Yes, he gets pulled in again, and that should be the end of him.
good night.
Sweet disco pony. Just wanted to disco.
Yeah, he did. Well, didn't he hear that disco died in the 80s?
80s? That was the 70s.
70s, 90s?
Maybe it was the
Radiant's
80s.
bottom tower is under
Early
attack.
80s. Juggernaut going back for a Battle Fury. So Ace
Yep.
is just saying this game is, he needs to carry hard.
He's got to carry hard. It's also just really good against the DK illusions.
Radiant structures are fortified.
He needs to help with the wave clear since Fada is not having that good of a game. I mean, Fada is bottom 5 net worth. That is absolutely not the place you want to be as a Leshrac core,
Has fallen.
because you rely so heavily on being tanky. And that usually means that you're ahead.
No. Yeah, it's again a bit of a struggle. At least having the Yules helps. Saw the Vlad's just finished on Troll. Man, you have Troll and an Ursa. I think Roshan is very appealing, as there is the armlet purchased by CK officially. He's pushing out the bottom lane still, as the tower's already dead.
He has the drums queued up. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like they're far enough ahead to where you kind of just want to go for like big items now. I don't think that Nip can really fight you anyway. So why not get something bigger than a drums? But we'll see if he switches it up.
Smoke play from NIP. They're wrapping around down here. They might catch the CK. They're definitely going to catch the CK. There's the Hex. Shackle. He has an armlet with some stick charges. Coddle's coming in. Can he save the Will-O-Wisp? But no, the stun hit. So he could not save. The Will-O-Wisp going to pull in once again. Peter Van Dam trying to kill it off in time. The Doom is up on a Biver as he rolled in. Here comes Skitter, though, as well as Nine. So the rest of the cores are here. Biver's going to be picked off. But Nine is just trapped in the wards. Yeah, completely surrounded right there. Overplay from Kaban. It's save your teammate syndrome. I mean, the fact when he died there, you definitely just got to turn and run. I thought they had an opening.
And all that happened without Ace being there. So Ace has just been time. He's playing the true one in this game. A lot of times he gets kind of involved early, but this one he is just farming and farming and farming. He knows that he really has to outscale these three heroes.
Oh. That Chaos Bolt's on a journey. Well, he is going for the drums. Yeah. The crown picked up. I go back to Kaban. I know you are the dire side especially, but not as free, but really Roshan feels good to do with this lineup. They can maybe smoke in with sneak in with a smoke even, but unable to do it yet. As I say it, they are going to smoke as 5. And they're going to sneak. Okay. Well, right on cue.
The entire team of NIP is right there. They're literally right outside of the pit.
And they're smoked. They know.
Up. It's going to pop, too.
Here we go. 3-3 just jumps in. He does not have Doom. He's going to be silenced up. Roll through for a Biver. Misses. Phantasm Mobby created to the left. Skinner's locked down. Skinner's in trouble. He's locked in. He can knock his battle trance off. Omni starts bouncing around too. Plenty of Phantasms, but never mind. They're all gone. So Troll, the only one dead. He's not buying back. Kaban on the run now. Peter Van Dam going to go for the cutoff. DK Phobos, the target. Hex is up. Blinding Light with the Will-O-Wisp put down, but it's cut off immediately by the Juggernaut. He's spinning on top, got the kill. Phobos goes back in. Leshrac gets picked up, but he buys back. Phobos, he's dead. 9 in trouble, trying to run away. That's not going to happen. Ace is too big. And now Biver also caught. 4 dead on the side of Kaban. NIP, they're going to be able to steal Roshan now for themselves.
I don't understand that play call. Like, they don't. It seems like they should just be able to continue to farm. I think they scale better. Bot is still so squishy. Like, we saw it there. He just immediately died to the Ursa again. I'm not sure what the play call is for Kaban right now. Seems like they just kind of need to slow down and, like, not panic.
It's funny. I literally was just talking about that, but to be fair, what I meant by the smoke play, if they're listening, was smoke just the Ursa or the Troll, or, maybe both of them, but they literally smoked just 5 and then tried to do it as a team, where instead you got to distract elsewhere. When you're also not on the map, of course, it's almost obvious what's going on. So that's where I think the problem was the biggest, because, if they're in that enclosed spot, NIP picked up on it right away, and we saw what happened. You have a Crimson Guard now with Doom.
They did it without Will-O-Wisp being up also, so just the timing of that didn't make any sense.
Nyx, he wants the courier.
Indecisive Peter. He's not going to get it.
No.
Dire's top tower is under
Close
attack.
call. Manages to get away, though, but you're looking at a 6K net worth lead now for NIP, biggest of the game. And that Juggernaut, excuse me, is just really scaling now. Goes back to the Battle Fury as we mentioned. He will be an issue. 13,000 net worth on him. 4K plus anyone else in this game on the Dire side. In fact, his Doom teammate is the next closest to him. Talk about looking pretty good now. And Alpha Wolf currently devoured. You mentioned the Crimson Guard. And he has something else coming to him even. Oh, never mind. That was for somebody else.
Yeah, and suddenly NIP has hit this timing where Doom is so tanky and Kaban has gone for these Midases instead of damage items that they actually don't do enough damage to kill 33 in a full-on engagement. And Ace also is quite farmed and hard to kill on his own.
Okay, it was drums on 3-3. I thought he had something else. Courier was just in use by someone else. But yeah, it's Ace feels like he just has a free game of sorts. Until things like Bashers and Abyssal Blades start coming online, specifically for the Ursa. Yeah, he's going to feel really good. What he's bringing to the table. And Cinnamon is just chilling down here at the bottom. PPD sees him. Yeah, it's going to find him, but the blinding light, and Cinnamon just runs. So they were trying to wrap around and catch him, but picked up on it a little too much. Instead, 9 going to push out the top lane. Working on his own BKB, by the way. There's a TP coming in from Leshrac, and that's the cue to get out of dodge. Leshrac going his own BKB, so we're going to start seeing more of those popping up. Oh, they might. If they catch or the Juggernaut somehow. Juggernaut, in fact, goes back in. Okay, that's one way to catch him. Have him Omni Slash into you. Ace turning around. They do kill Cinnamon. Skitter's thinking about it. Nope, he's doomed up, though. That's big. He has to just run. So not the ideal fight. Ursa ended up going in still. 9. Pops in a rage. Ace, they would like a kill, but that's so much easier said than done. And Will-O-Wisp is going to be activated. And the pull-up with the Chaos Knight, but the spiked carapace from PPD. Ace, he's killing the Will-O-Wisp. He takes it out. No, he wasn't able to kill it, actually. He has to spin away. He drops to half life, so he has to be careful. Fata, meanwhile, Split Earth lands, got pulled in. Ace is shredded down by Ursa. They finally caught up. Is this going to be good in the long run, though? Phobos, can he arm the toggle in time? Yes, he can. He'll stay alive. Biver rolls out. Biver dies. But DK Phobos using some armlet toggles. He's trying to escape still. Cinder in. Puts the Chaos Blood out. Trying to get some help. Oh, got the armlet toggle at the last second. I don't think it's going to be enough, though. Double kill for 3-3. And they get everyone but the Ursa. So they finally got Juggernaut. But, yeah, they were just so tunnel vision into it. They cost 4 lives in the process.
Yeah, it's not worth it. That's Juggernaut making space for his team after they made tons of space for him. So he's being a good carry and giving something back to the community.
Yeah, NIP continues to be a biggest lead, 10,000 net worth now. As Saksa clears up a bit in the mid lane. Might as well take some farm here. He's got a Blink Dagger, Aether Lens. Thinking about a Ghost Scepter next. Great against the Dire side. All 3 of their cores. Actually is a really good item to have. So would be nice to pick up for him. And another Roshan. I'm sure Kaban's going to try to wait things out now. Stall it. Wait for another Roshan. Try to recover that way. But NIP, well aware. Yeah, Fata starting to come online a little bit more. He's caught up to both the Troll and the CK.
Yep.
So that's respectable.
Leshrac, I mean, he farms faster than all of the cores on Kaban. But with the 2 Midases on Ursa and CK, those heroes will continue to be fine. However, Troll is definitely in trouble because he doesn't have any farming items, really far behind everybody in terms of being useful in these fights.
Almost moving like they're smoked up here, but they're just simply running up here. And they're going to catch Ursa. No vision in the area. There is support coming in. Doom is applied to 9, though. And Split Earth, he's going to tick down. The Wars finish the job. Will-O-Wisp put down, but Ace again, he just spins on top. We've seen that so many times. Ursa bought back for this, by the way. Saksa, he's still running away, but the Omni Slash on top of who is that? That's Biver. He ends up getting shredded to pieces, but now with 9 being back in, he's pissed off. The Bear's angry. Oh, nice job by Saksa. Snipes down Troll in the backlands. He had Battle Trance, but he was not ready to be bursted there. Phobos, that's an illusion.
They need to kill this Jug to make this worth it. Even remotely worth it.
They're trying. They're trying to get 3-3. Even going to slow them down with the Shivas, but the pullback in. The Hex on a 9. Locked up with the Shackles. Ace is still alive. Blinding Light pushback. He's still running once again. This is like deja vu. We just saw this. So they finally kill him. 9 now turns his attention to 3-3. Biver is going to be resurrecting soon. Could maybe TP in trying to help. However, DK Phobos, he is picked off. So, like I said, I mean, they did kill Leshrac as well, I suppose, but it's just not worth it, guys. You're chasing way too far.
Yeah, and that was a buyback on the Ursa as well. And see, like Doom, he is immortal right now. He is so tanky. They cannot really even try to kill him. And he's putting out quite a bit of damage with just constant infrareds, Scorched Earth, hitting them. You know, he's doing everything. Wow, look at that graph. It's a linear graph.
It really is. It's like a thing of beauty. Well, the perfect angle right there. Yeah, this is NIP all the way right now. 15,000 net worth lead. Yeah, you're right about this Doom. It's not often we get to see Doom this big in a game, but 3-3. He is absolutely that big. He's the AC, just the armor's insane that he's going to have, let alone the HP regen. He's just not somebody you can deal with. Goes back to the heavy physical damage that Kaban's relying on even. And what answers do you have to help with that? It's hard to say.
Yeah, man, we just gotta look at Ursa's items too. Like, nobody has damage on the side of Kaban. They all went Midas, and now they're going for BKBs, and they just don't have any damage.
Get her. God, the shackles last forever, man. He has that talent, I'm guessing. Seemed like even longer than usual. Cinderin also caught. Okay, buyback on Troll. The Doom applied to 9. He did pop us in a range, though, and out comes a Will-O-Wisp. Fanta, he's trying to deal with it. Turns his attention to Piper. Takes him out with a Lightning Storm. Peter Pan Am, the spike to Carapace. Hits a stun on DK Phobos. He's still alive somehow. The Impale Stun comes out as he gets pulled in, but finally gets picked off. Look at 3-3, though. He runs down Ursa for a dieback. DK Phobos now locked down by Saksa. And again, the shackles just last forever. Finally comes out of it, going for at least a turn kill, but that ain't happening. Ace spinning on top. And Fata assists for the kill, too. Back to
that was pretty much without Ace. Like, Ace wasn't even part of that fight at all.
Dire's top tower is under
attack.
Back on Troll, but what are you gonna do?
It's Ursa stanked yet again for another minute. The Rasta Ward's ready. He puts them down. Fortification early, but as soon as that wears off with the Edict and the Rasta Wards, see a tower. So that's probably at least going to be the set of racks. And there are tier 2 towers up elsewhere, so that's all they're going to get out of this. But not to sound like that's light, because this is plenty for NIP. It's 21,000 net worth lead now. Go back to, it's not only the Juggernaut, it really is the Doom. Honestly, PPDs, these spiked Carapaces have been pretty big. Every time I feel like CK turns onto him, tries to kill him, he pops by Carapace and he just stuns CK and all the illusions.
Yeah, PPD is playing really, really well on this next Assassin. He's constantly hitting these really clutch spike Carapaces, and he's hitting people with almost all of his Impales as well. And he actually, even the Mana Burn is pretty impactful, because most of the heroes on Dire don't have very big mana pools.
Oh, Cinderin right there. One of the few in that case, yeah. Walks uphill, unfortunately. Finds enemies. Man, this CK, talk about completely falling off. He was a top farm for the first 15 minutes of the game, I want to say.
Yep. He got that Midas at like, I think like 10 minutes. Maybe even earlier.
No longer impact.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
And the full AC also done on 33, so he's got a nice 46 armor, plus the Crimson Guard, plus the HP regen.
Yeah, again, you do not try to even remotely focus this Doom 9. You also try not to get caught by a huge trap here, and that's exactly what happened. He's dead for another 75 seconds.
No buyback. This should be another set of racks.
Yep. Look how fast 3-3 is, trying to catch up. Midas in 2 seconds. Can't Midas Ancients.
Where's the creep? There it is.
Got it. Oof. It's better than the previous ones. We saw some 15-second off cooldown Midases earlier. Ugh, I just wanted to quit. All right, here comes the mid push. With Ursa dead for 45, NIP on the perch. Trying to take what would be game 3 in this series. So the tower falls. What do you do other than just watch if you're Kaban? Apparently that's all you do. Tier 2 is still up bottom.
Okay.
Yeah, they're moving like clockwork now. NIP side. It's again. It wasn't the cleanest in game 2, especially, and early on in game 3 here. It was still looking rough for them, but something clicked. Something clicked, and it's now just looking like very routine for them.
Yeah, I mean something clicked, but that rush play was just bad.
Yeah,
it was not a good call.
I'm sorry.
The Juggernaut's power is doubled.
I made the call going into it, and they did it, and they were wrong. Double damage for Ace. Free Roshan.
Yeah, I mean, there's really no team fight on the side of Kaban. They need to have their 3 heroes with BKBs super strong way ahead, and they are way behind.
Oh man, the shackles. Holy crap, Reddit. But the Ghost Scepter, the Omniscience bouncing around, the Will-O-Wisp is put down. But oh my god, Chaos Knight melted. Will-O-Wisp killed off as soon as Ace comes down from the Omni Slash. So that's no longer useful. 9, he's just running around with a Doom and a BKB. He doesn't know what to do. He did not do any damage. Fuzzy Wuzzy, he shouts. He dead. Coddle's dead, and that could be the beginning of the end now. As Coddle will buy back, so a sign of maybe, come on, not giving up yet. Never mind. GG's called. It officially is going to happen. NIP takes game 3, and they're moving on to the finals of the Western bracket. So, it was not easy, but they do come through. And I am with you. Come on, they had their chances, and they maybe overplayed their hand a little bit. And I go back to that mentality, and I think you even talked about it too yesterday with these lesser experienced teams, good way to put it, where they maybe get ahead of themselves. They're like, oh my god, we're actually winning. Let's go crazy now and do some weird things and throw away our lead. Where the more experienced, such as NIP in this case, they played it calm, made the comeback.
Yep, I mean, and you can see like the difference. Ace, he realizes that he has to carry because the early game's badly, and he just completely ignores everything except for hitting creeps. Meanwhile, you have a team that has a lead, they have the money, have the tools to just scale into the late game, and they're like, we're so far ahead, let's go end this game. And they don't have BKBs or anything to like take fights. They don't even have damage, to be honest.
Yeah.
And it just comes back to bite them.
I'm looking at this graph after too, the win percentage. I mean, the net worth was never really that radical, but with the lineups and everything, yeah, it really did seem like Kaban was in a great spot at the 15-minute mark. They had upwards of an 80% win percentage or so. But got ahead of themselves, climbed back from NIP, and eventually when they took over, there was no looking back. So,
yep.
Moving on to the Western Finals. They're going to play eventually the winner of OG versus Team Singularity, which will be one of our 2 semifinals that we're casting tomorrow that we have to look forward to. So, our coverage today, though, is officially coming to a close. Once again, another day of 3 best of 3, so a bit longer, but some good Dota. Elevated. Any shout-outs, any last words from yourself before we move on?
No, just thanks again for having me on, and thanks everybody for tuning in. We had quite a few people out there in chat enjoying themselves, enjoying some CIS Dota, and it's certainly been very entertaining, and I thank the teams for that.
It has been, and it's going to continue tomorrow. Like we said, Nemiga versus Gambit Esports will kick it off. It's at 1700 Central European Time, or 11 a.m. Eastern. That'll be followed by OG versus Team Singularity, formerly known as The Real Deal. And again, their victory earlier today over the Final Tribe. That's why they get that matchup against OG there tomorrow. So that'll be at, or after. That'll be after. So 1700 Central European Time, 11 a.m. Eastern is what we're looking at. But for today, we are wrapping up. So once again, thank you as always for tuning in. The Tug of War Radiant Edition Tournament brought to you by WePlay. That was Breaky CPK, joined by Elevated. Have a good night, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. 2 more best of 3s then. Until then, have a good night.